Okay, is it recording? Okay, give me 2 seconds. Okay, I just had to get that out of my chest here. Okay, few things. This is gonna be mostly an update video. All right, so the legendary Gotei 13 contest. That's what I want to talk about mostly here. First off, thank you for everybody that entered. It was just an unbelievable turnout for this one. I mentioned this in live streams, but I never had an actual video dedicated to it. But just thank you guys. You're fucking awesome. I received over 600 entries for this thing. It was incredible. You know, so I'm going over them and I'm reviewing them, and I specified in the contest rules that I was going to be announcing the winners on February 17th, which would be tomorrow. I'm going to have to push that back. And the reason I'm going to push that back, I'm going to give you right now. It is because in the past 2 weeks, I went from having a lot of free time to having, like, for free time. For good reasons. It wasn't just, like, I'm lazy or whatever. No, it's because I started an internship this week. In order to graduate, in order to get my bachelor's degree in communications at my college that I'm attending, you have to complete 100 hours of an internship. And it was one of those things where they tell you to, like, plan these out beforehand, like, you know, to start emailing places, because you can't just call a place up and be like, hey, can I get an internship here? I'm like, oh yeah, you can get an internship here? Okay, cool. You know, it's like, it's not that simple. You're supposed to, like, email people and get this planned out. For me, it was like the second place I tried, where I sent an email and they're like, yeah, sure, you can do it. And I was like, okay, that's awesome. And it was a news station, a television news station in my area that I got an internship at. And I should specify that it's more, to graduate, it's more than just an internship. It's more than just going there and, you know, completing, you know, your duties there for 100 hours. I also have other stuff I need to do as part of that. I need to read a book, and I need to do a report on that book. And I also need to do another project that's not related to the 100 hours that is also related to the field in some way, though, kind of like going above and beyond the Call of Duty. Like, I have to do another additional thing for them. And on top of that, I have work, and I'm the president of a club at my college, and we have some events coming up and some meetings I need to attend for that, as well as YouTube, which YouTube is where I make a lot of my money, so obviously it's an internship, it's unpaid. So yeah, that all happened within the span of, like, just about a week and a half, but I'm glad it did, because, like, I need this to graduate, so I'm glad I got a hold of this now, and not, it took me a ridiculously long amount of time to try to find a place that could do it. And I love the people there that I'm working with so far. I've only been there for 1 day, but I was there learning about the various kinds of editing and how the cameras work and everything, and that's what I'm going to be focusing on. They edit with Avid, which is a software that I've actually used a few times, though I'm not super familiar with it, so I kind of have to acclimate myself to that. I've been looking into that the past, all day today, pretty much, as well as how the different cameras work, because these are professional video cameras here. These aren't, like, just shooting shit with your fucking cell phone, or even my JV, not my JVC. We used a JVC 700 yesterday. That's what they were using. It's an older model. And but I have, like, my Canon Vixia. This is way more advanced than that, obviously. All this stuff to pick up and learn. So those are the reasons why there's been some delay here. If you've noticed, I haven't really done a video in the past few days other than just some live streams I've put out, which require obviously much less effort. But yeah, that's the reason there's a delay. The delay, I'm going to be pushing it back right now. I hesitate to place a date because I just don't know. But I'm going to be placing the date right now in a week. So let's say February 24th would be the date that I'm planning on announcing the winners. Because I don't think I have really anything going on that day so far. Tentatively so far. And it's what, I was looking through the entries. I just figured 2 weeks would be enough, and, this stuff happens, so obviously it wasn't. But I got through, out of the 600 entries, I got through probably, like, a little bit over 100, because I was going through it by division. So I selected a winner for the 2nd division and for the 3rd division, and I was working on the 5th division, because we skipped 1 and 4. and that's when all this stuff started to happen, and obviously I have to focus on that. I can't be like, I was like, oh yeah, internship, I'm working on this contest right now for YouTube, but once I get that done, I'll worry about, no, this has to get done now, and it's one of those things where I have to be, professional. So that's what the delay is with that. But I still have to make YouTube videos, so don't worry. I'm not going to like disappear for the next month while I do this internship. It's just that that contest, I picked the worst fucking time to do a contest. I picked the contest date because I figured once I hit 100,000 subscribers, we're gonna do the contest. I hit 100K, I did the contest. It just turned out to be the worst possible time for me to do that. If it was just the standard amount of videos, no problem. I would have been, fine with doing that. Speaking of, the One Piece review should be out by the end of the day. I don't see any reason why it shouldn't. If not by today, then tomorrow. So one of the two there, and I'm working on material for that. I kind of already have that, structured how I'm gonna go about that. But just a lot of paperwork, a lot of stuff I had to do, and running around a lot this past week. Had interviews to do. Yeah. So that's what's going on with me right now. That's what's going on with me. A little bit of stress right now, just a little bit, just a little bit. But after a few weeks of this, I'll get knocked into a groove, and everything will probably be leveled out. The internship so far should last pretty much until the end of March, beginning of April. And then I'll have all of April pretty much just to chill out until graduation, or at least I think I will. Probably have to do something else, so not to get in a false sense of security. But that's, yeah, so that's everything. I'm repeating myself at this point. You guys understand. I just wanted to give you guys, a heads up on what's going on. I'm sure you guys all get, like, yeah, I'm a bit, I have stuff to do. But I just wanted to let you guys in on it, and that the date of the contest is going to be pushed back. Reviews should still be up. As for One Piece, but thank you so much for the reception on that explaining the world of One Piece video, and I would like you to share that around if you could, because that was one of the things that I noticed. They didn't really have a video like that on YouTube, explaining the One Piece world in great detail, and a lot of people seem to like it, so thank you for the positive reception of that. But also, I'm going to be working on the Garp and Sengoku video coming up, and after that I get that done, I'll be working on the Straw Hat discussions, which I'm really pumped to do the Straw Hat discussions. So there's a lot of stuff coming up here. It's just going to be a little bit busy for the next week or so, but after it gets all worked out and I know how to, manage my time and what this new schedule is going to be like, then we'll be good. We'll be good. So thanks for watching. Thanks for being a fan. Signing out. Later.